welcome back to my channel. Today I have a monthly August message for all of the Tauruses out in the collective. Please note this is going to be a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with every single Taurus out in the collective. I ask that you take with you what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are new to this channel, welcome to Eileen into Spirit. My name is Eileen Rouse. I'm a psychic intuitive and a spiritual essence coach, and I provide you with guidance, wisdom, and inspiration every other week right here on this channel. Without further ado, Taurus, let's go ahead and dive right into your monthly message. All right, Taurus, you know the drill. This is going to be a 9-card draw, but before we get started, we're going to draw an oracle card to see what the overall energy is for you this month. What information and what insight can you offer Taurus this month, Spirit? What information and what insight can you offer Taurus this month? Okay. All right. Okay, Taurus, this is interesting. Sagittarius got this card as well. So the card that you got is Light in the Unexpected. So the message behind this is needing to see the light through the chaos. So I feel that a lot of times when we experience a lot of circumstances, situations, or relationships that don't really necessarily go our way, that tend to fall apart or fall away, or tend to happen unexpectedly, I feel a lot of times we get stressed out on those types of things. We get stressed out on, not really understanding why things turn out the way that they do. This card also, to me, signifies a tower moment. And the tower moment is when lightning actually strikes the tower and the tower begins to crumble. So I want you to understand that when things in your life are starting to fall away or they're starting to sort of fall apart, you're needing to see the light in that. So whatever darkness you are experiencing, it's sort of like you needing to dive deep into that darkness to see it from a much more optimistic and a positive perspective. And it's truly understanding the depths behind it. I do want to point out that if you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, either in your rising or in your moon, you're going to want to check out Sagittarius's reading as well. So let's go ahead and dive right into the tarot to see what other additional information Spirit has for you here, Taurus. So the first card is going to represent where you currently are, and I feel this card wants to come out. Okay, so you are at the Four of Swords. Now, this is sort of like a resting period, a waiting period for you. I feel that right now what you're currently experiencing is this sense of needing to take a step back. Maybe a lot of you really have your heart set on a particular dream or a particular vision that you're wanting to sort of come to fruition. And you're sort of keeping that in your mind's eye. I also want to point out that you could be praying for a specific outcome out of a certain situation. It could possibly relate to a relationship because I do see a heart here in this nest. The other thing about the nest is this could be a nesting period for you, right? Where you're really reflecting on past experiences and you're needing to sort of allow yourself an opportunity to heal from those experiences so that you could then move forward, okay? Again, I want to bring in the light in the unexpected here, Taurus, because what this is saying is that, despite what we might have experienced in the past, whatever darkness or challenging or obstacles that we might have faced in the past, it's important for us to recognize that there was purpose. There was reason behind why those things happened the way that they did. And it's up to us to truly understand them, to see the light in the reasoning behind that. So with this Four of Swords, give yourself an opportunity to be reflective. Allow yourself an opportunity to heal. Allow yourself to sort of take a step back. Give yourself the time that you need to rest, whether it's alone or just in a different sort of space. Just allow yourself this opportunity to sort of be in this reflective period to restore yourself, okay? Now, your theme this month is the Six of Cups, okay? So this could represent previous relationships. This could represent family. The Six of Cups also speaks about our inner child, right? So there could be a lot of things from your childhood that you are being reflective on. Maybe you're currently reflecting on a lot of stuff that happened to you when you were a lot younger. Maybe it could be past relationships that you're really needing to sort of see through the eyes of love here, Taurus. You're needing to be a little bit more open and compassionate towards these relationships. Again, even if they were toxic relationships, if they were bad relationships that sort of left you wounded and left a wounded inner child, you're needing to sort of see the light through this, right? Understand that the foundation might have been faulty, but you can always rebuild something in a more positive aspect. So I feel that ultimately your theme this month is to be open and to be compassionate, to see through the eyes of love this month. Now, what are you accomplishing this month? Interesting. You got quite a bit of cups here, Taurus. So this is very interesting. So you have the Page of Cups here on what you are accomplishing, along with the Ten of Cups. So here's the thing. The Page of Cups is basically wishing, right? Like there is that aspect of you that still has that childlike nature within you that wishes upon a star, or that has this vision or this dream, maybe, you know, some dream or some vision you had when you were a lot younger that you wanted to sort of come to fruition. You wanted it to become a reality. And maybe that actually didn't happen, right? Maybe things didn't work out that way. But the thing with the Ten of Cups here, what it's saying is that all of our dreams lead us to something that we are meant to experience, something that is meant to fulfill us, okay? The Ten of Cups speaks about, I look at it, especially in this deck, as spiritual and emotional fulfillment. So I feel that this month you're really going to be experiencing a lot of love relationships. Maybe this could be your soul tribe that's coming in. This could be in family, right? Maybe you actually coming in to alignment or more fulfillment with your inner child. Finding that bliss and that harmony in those relationships. So I feel that's what you're accomplishing this month. Now, what do you need to avoid this month? Let's see what you need to avoid. Okay, you have the Moon, okay? So I feel that what you're needing to avoid is, I feel like you're needing to really avoid the secrets, the hidden mysteries behind what you're currently feeling, okay? Because I feel like, Taurus, you might be one that is not very connected to your emotions, especially because you have quite a bit of cups here. I feel like you're not really connected to your emotions, and you're very detached emotionally to your previous experiences. Maybe this could be previous relationships. I feel that you're really needing to avoid this tendency that you have to sort of hide from your own emotions. You're needing to face those emotions. So let's see what you need to embrace about this month. What does Taurus need to embrace? The Lovers. Okay. So Taurus, this could truly represent a particular relationship, okay? Now, the Lovers in this particular aspect, in this position, is really about understanding that certain relationships, they all come into our life for a specific reason. They are in our life for a season, right? Not everyone is meant to be with you throughout your entire life. One thing I know about the Lovers is that it's about being mature, right? Seeing it from a much more mature perspective. So here's what I often hear when I see the Six of Cups with the Lovers card, okay? Whatever this relationship gave you, okay, whatever you might have experienced with this relationship, this is about you learning to forgive and to see this relationship with mature eyes, with total depth and understanding. That even though the relationship might have been toxic, it might have been bad, it might not have worked out the way that you wanted it to work out, or it wasn't fulfilling to you in any way, there's still something, right? There was still light within that relationship. And I feel that's what you're needing to see, because I feel like what you're only seeing is you're only seeing the darkness in this relationship. You're not even focusing on the light that occurred within this relationship. And that is what Spirit is really needing you to focus on, because understand that this could have actually been a soulmate in your life here, Taurus, that you ultimately are needing to see the lesson behind this relationship, that I feel that you've wanted to sort of turn a blind eye to here with the moon. You want to avoid seeing it from a light perspective because you're afraid that you might see the truth for what it really is. Okay, now what is the obstacle that you're going to face here, Taurus? What is the obstacle for Taurus? Okay, this card feels like it wants to come out. Okay, the Five of Swords. So the obstacle here, Taurus, is that I feel that because you're wanting to avoid seeing the truth or seeing the light in this relationship, you're trying to win at all cost. I feel like you're trying to play the victim here with the Five of Swords, and playing the victim isn't going to help you win anything out of this relationship. If anything, it's going to leave you in a place of dissatisfaction and disappointment. With the main thing with the Five of Swords is that we have to understand that every experience teaches us a lesson. We learn from every situation that we are in, every experience that we encounter. And it's important for us to sort of get the picture. It's important for us to see what it truly represents and what it's really teaching us and what we're learning about ourselves, or what we're learning about the depth of understanding of relationships. So this is, I feel, your obstacle. I feel your obstacle is that you're wanting to remain on higher ground when it comes to this relationship, and Spirit is wanting you to reveal the truth. It's wanting you to see the light. Understanding that I feel that maybe you might be just as much at fault in this relationship as the next person, right? Because a relationship, it takes two individuals. In this particular aspect, I really feel it does. I feel it was the both of you. It wasn't just one of you. It was the both of you. Now, what is your support? You have the Queen of Wands. This is heart-centered living, wholehearted living. One thing about the Queen of Wands is that the Queen of Wands shines her light. She's very confident in what she does, and she is not afraid to let herself be seen in that light, right? I find it very interesting here that the oracle card that you've got here, Taurus, is light in the unexpected, and your support card is the Queen of Wands, which is basically standing in your light, right? You're needing to see your role in this particular circumstance, situation, or relationship. And you're needing to allow that to be seen. I think you're trying to hide it from yourself because you're afraid of what you might find. Your action card this month is the Star. You gotta heal, right? Understand that this relationship, this circumstance, this situation, it was meant to happen, right? It was meant to help you sort of ascend, to become more enlightened with that experience in this lifetime. The Star is about latching on to hope, not losing faith, and allowing yourself to heal from whatever circumstances you encounter. Now, what is your advice and your encouragement? The Hierophant. Okay, Taurus, this means that this situation, this circumstance that you encountered here that has sort of made you sort of fall into this darkness, right? You're only seeing it from one perspective. you're needing to sort of have a much deeper spiritual understanding of this situation, and you're needing to learn it from a much higher perspective. This is very interesting because I really feel this has to do with a relationship, and this could totally be for a few of you or maybe just one of you out in the collective. But I want to point out here that when I look at the Four of Swords with the Lovers and the Hierophant, this truly is about a dynamic, soul-filled relationship that sort of put you in a space of needing to really rise, and have, this is sort of like a higher calling type of relationship. This could be something that that actually was not, it was so unexpected. You weren't really sure as to why this relationship happened here, Taurus. And I think this is the reason why you're trying to see just the negative in the darkness instead of actually seeing the light. I think you're so afraid that you were meant to experience it that way, to learn something more about yourself. So let's go ahead and read what Light in the Unexpected has to say here. So Light in the Unexpected is, something unexpected is emerging quickly. This type of sudden change can be exhilarating, yet it can also feel like things have gotten way out of control when parts of our regularly scheduled reality begin to crumble. While the future will be unpredictable during this upheaval, know that the universe is holding you close and that this change will expose a handful of opportunities that you can't see just yet. What shimmers beneath the rubble? Love, light, meaning, happiness. They are all hidden in your current situation. So allow them to flood into your life by actively searching for the meaning in the madness. You will see that this is exactly what you've been preparing for. It's during challenging times that your star stuff can truly shine, so take a deep breath and seek the light in the darkness. There's so much of it there to work with. Taurus, this is an absolutely beautiful message for you this month. I do want to point out that as I'm looking at the Page of Cups with the Ten of Cups, the Lovers, and the Queen of Wands, I want you to understand that this relationship, the dynamic of this particular relationship, is actually for a higher purpose. You're meant to really see the light. You're meant to really allow it to fill you up in a way that helps you ascend to have a much deeper understanding of the dynamic of this particular type of relationship. So Taurus, I want to thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next time with your new message. Namaste, guys.